Bo Bichette has me ready to run through a brick wall with the quote that he put out after yesterday's Game 4. He's on a bum knee, and he said that it's worth the risk, risking millions of dollars to win a World Series, but we're going to get into that after today's Game 4 recap. By the way, recap is brought to you by SeatGeek and Underdog Fantasy. Use code Fuzzy. Shohei's on the bump as the Dodgers starting pitcher, literally hours after hitting 2 home runs, lacing 2 doubles, and walking 5 times. If you do the math, that's 9 times on base in a single World Series game, mind you. And also, mind you, George Springer, he will not be in this game. That oblique, it's definitely pinching, but they said he's day-to-day. He might come back. Shane Bieber, he's from the LA area. I think he's from Laguna, and as a Guardians fan, I love seeing Shane Bieber on the bump in the World Series, and he was so good. He only allowed this 1 run. Enrique Hernández, by the way, I can't say his nickname. People ask, why can't you say his nickname? Because YouTube thinks it's not, I can't say it. Nathan Lucas, he had a rocket single off of Shohei, so we get Vladdy Jr. with a runner on. There are no more runners on Vlad. He walloped that floating sweeper into the seats for his 7th postseason home run already. His .419 batting average is the best ever for a player with 50-plus at-bats in a postseason, and his 1.306 OPS is second best ever behind A-Rod, balanced breakfast A-Rod, in 2009. He's only 26 years old. He has 10 extra base hits and 14 RBIs in 14 games this October. Ohtani, he bounced back. He had back-to-back strikeouts in the 4th, and then he struck out Ernie Clement, who never strikes out. He strikes out the side. He had 6 punchies on the night. He tried to go 7 innings. Then Dalton Varsho laced a single. And then Ernie, he got some payback. He went to the gap. He almost took the wall down. That ball was scorched. Ernie Clement is batting almost .400 in the playoffs. Shohei went 6 innings with 6 strikeouts, only 2 earned runs. Well, now it's 3 earned runs because Anthony Bonda just cannot do his job against lefties. Andres Jimenez, he dinked in another run, and now it's a 4 spot against Ohtani because that second run, this ground out from Ty France, also goes to Shohei. Bo Bichette. Bo Bichette has literally been 2016 Kyle Schwarber. He's batting .365 this World Series, and the crazy part is they intentionally walked Vlad right before this RBI. Did we just forget that Bo Bichette hit .381 with runners in scoring position in the regular season? That's not the best idea I've ever seen. Addison Barger, he has multiple base hits in 3 of his last 4 playoff games. Obviously, he's batting .327 with 9 RBIs in 14 games. The series is knotted up again. It's a 2-2 tie, so it's now turned into a best-of-3 series. So we will see another game in Toronto, and we will have Halloween baseball. Thank the baseball gods. Now it's time to talk about Bo Bichette with one of the best quotes I've ever seen in my life. So Ken Rosenthal, we all know he's one of the more prominent reporters. He said, Bichette is adamant about contributing. Again, talking about Bo Bichette in the World Series, even though he is less than 100%, even as he prepares to become a free agent for the first time. He figures that if he suffers a setback, the worst case scenario is that he will accept a short-term deal, then rebuild his value next season at 28 years old. Bo Bichette was quoted as saying, I'll risk it all. That is, I'm ready to run through a brick wall for Bo Bichette. He is about to become a free agent, and we just talked about his stats. This regular season, he hit .381 with runners in scoring position. He would have had 200 base hits again, led all of Major League Baseball in base hits, I think for the 3rd or 4th time. He's ready to put all of it on the line and maybe even potentially further damage that knee. Remember, he's coming in with a bum knee in the final month of the regular season. He had a play at the plate that really just tore it up, and he is not at 100%, but he wants to win a World Series more than anything, and he's saying that he's willing to put his body on the line to win a chip, and if something happens, he has a 28-year-old season to have a comeback season. He'll take a short-term deal if he has to, and man, this got me fired up. Let's preview game number 5. Before we end today's recap, we have Blake Snell going for the Dodgers. He was lit up for 5 earned runs the last time out. He allowed 8 base hits and walked 3, only struck out 4, and he also gave up the most hits ever off his changeup. That's why a lot of fans were saying, the Blue Jays are cheating. The Blue Jays are cheating, but to me, it was just elite scouting by the Blue Jays. Trey is Savage. He's going for Toronto. The rookie, I mean, he's known for striking out everyone and their mother, but just like Blake Snell, he's prone to walk a few guys. He has a near 17% walk rate against the Dodgers. He's been really good at keeping the ball on the ground, but just like Blake Snell, he cannot afford to lose his command again. So who do you have winning game 5, and who do you have winning the World Series? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.